Hi guys, welcome to Perfecto Mobile. In this video, we will discuss how to integrate popular CI/CD tool Jenkins with Perfecto's reporting API Digital Zoom. For this video, we are considering that you already have implemented the Digital Zoom API in your framework and you already have created a Jenkins job to build your application. Let's begin with exploring the environment variables exposed by Jenkins. While job execution, Jenkins exposes several environment variables like build ID, etc. Jenkins documentation contains a list of such environment variables. URL of the documentation is provided below. For our purpose, we are interested in two environment variables exposed by Jenkins. First one is the job name. This environment variable can provide the Digital Zoom's job name. The second environment variable of interest is build number. This environment variable can provide the Digital Zoom's job number. In Java programming language, we can read the environment variable's value by using getEnv method of system class. The getEnv method accepts one string parameter to represent the environment variable name. The environment variable name is case sensitive. If the environment variable is undefined, the getEnv method returns null value. In our implementation of getEnvironment variable, we are returning a default value in case the environment variable is undefined. In our project, we have implemented two getter methods to read job name and job version. Using getJobName method, we are getting the job name environment variable. We are providing a default job name, default job in case job name environment variable is undefined. Similarly, in getJobVersion getter method, we are getting the build number environment variable. We are providing a default build number in case build number environment variable is undefined. One of the reasons the two environment variable can be undefined is when the tests are not executed from Jenkins. The Jenkins job name will be exposed as job underscore name. In this example, reportium underscore testng underscore sample will be the content of job underscore name environment variable. In most of the cases, they remain static. When a new build is triggered in Jenkins, Jenkins automatically increments the job number environment variable. In the example provided, the next build number expected is 3. After the job execution in Jenkins, the test executed must be reported under expected job name and job number. In the example provided, the job name is as expected, which is reportium underscore testng underscore sample, and the job number is as expected, the incremented value 3. Let us put things together. Here we are looking into a project which is a simple Maven Java project, and we have created a very simple test without any framework like testng or JUnit, but it's very simple test which just executes a main method which will initialize driver and then the reportium client, and then it will execute the test, a very simple test wherein it goes to Perfecto's homepage and just checks whether the the title of that page is correct or not. So here the the test, like, we will start with the job name and job number. These are two string variables where we have defined default values as default job name and job number is 1. So these are the two default parameters which we are setting up here. So now, since we are not reading any value from Jenkins environment variable, all the time when we execute the test will be registered to a job called default job name, and all the time the job number will be set to 1. So if we go back to CI dashboard, we can see a default job name job here, and the job number is 1. So now here the number of tests executed is 3, the number of tests failed is 2, and number of tests passed is 1. So when we execute the test without incrementing the or without providing a unique job name each time, it will append to the previous test executed. So now when I'll run another test, it will add up to this test execution, providing a wrong image, like there were 4 tests executed. So let's run it once and see how it behaves. So I have a local instance of Jenkins running on my machine. So what I will do is I will just simply run my my job here. So when I click on build now, it will trigger a job with job number 7, as we can see here. And if we go to the console of the job, we can see a test started here. And then it will initialize the driver, then it will initialize the reportium client, and then it will execute the test. The test is very simple. What it will do is it will simply go to the Perfecto homepage, and it will get the title. The scenario which we have created here is we have deliberately provided a wrong title, so the test will fail. So as we can see here, uh, we got the job name and job number as the default one which we have set in our test case. So the job number is default job name and the job number is 1. So the test is complete. As we can see here, the test completed. And then if we go back to the CI dashboard, and if I refresh the page, I will see 4 test cases executed, three failed and 1 pass. So again, it is giving us a wrong a wrong picture of the number of tests being executed. We have just executed 1 test case, but here it is showing it us as 4 test cases. So to rectify this, what we can do is we can read these parameters from Jenkins environment variable. So what we will do is we will read the job name and the build number from the environment variable which Jenkins exposes when it executes the test. So now what will happen is if these values are available, the default value will get replaced by the environment variable exposed by Jenkins. So let's again run the test from the Jenkins, and now what will happen is when I trigger the test, the job name will be simple Maven Java, and the job number will be 8 instead of 1. So let's run the job again. So we have started the job number 8. If I go to console log, we can see test started here, and then we have to wait for the test to complete. So it will initialize the driver again, it will initialize the reportium client, and now instead of default job name, we can see the Jenkins job name which we have provided as simple Maven Java, and instead of job number 1, we can see the job number is set to 8. Now if we go back to CI dashboard, we can see in simple Maven Java project there is a job called job number 4. If I refresh this page, we can see the job number is 8, and it provides us a correct picture, like 1 test executed and 1 test failed. So let's go back to the script and have a look what we are doing here. It's very simple thing. We are reading the environment variable job name and job number, and if they are not null, then we are replacing the default value with the new value read from the environment variable. So if the job name is not null, in that case we are replacing the job name default value with the value read in the job name. Similarly, if the build number is not null, in that case we are replacing the default job number with the build number read from the Jenkins. So this is a very simple way of integrating uh, the the Jenkins with the Digital Zoom API. I hope this will help you in your project. Thank you.